Welcome back, folks. We're almost ready for the next run. Just a quick reminder that you can donate at any time at gamesdonequick.com. Don't forget to allocate your donation dollars. Coming up real soon, we've got a bit of bonus content for Wave Break. For a combined donation total of $5,000, we can check out the Weezer concert. We got to hear some of that. In fact, if we were to get on a train to the Weezer concert, I bet we could smash this goal in no time flat. So let's see if we can make that happen. Before we get to the next run, a few quick donations here. Oh, wow, I'm getting called out here. I've got $50 coming in from Mitten Z that says, "Hey, chat, can we start a donation train to make SuperJamoose do impressions? I'll start." Oh, boy, here we go. "As the god of war, I am very much in favor of this fight against cancer. I hope that this boon aids you in your endeavors, my kin." Thank you, Mitten Z. Underhound sends in $250 in honor of my mother, a two-time cancer survivor. Thank you very much. And Alex sends in $25. "AGDQ, you're the key to my heart right now. My wife and I have been watching GDQ for years, and we have some family going through cancer, and being a teacher has been particularly stressful and exhausting for me this year. Thank you for your dedication to eradicate this horrid illness." $250 coming in from Chris C. "Love the event. The announcers, runners, hosts, and technical staff do an amazing job every time. Thank you for all that you do." $20 coming in from Nick O. "Who doesn't love a good marble game speedrun, especially one so well commentated? Shouts to my comfy speed friends, and here's to the cats." Okay, I'm being told our next run is ready as we descend into Oblivion. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion No Dragonfire Skip Run presented by DizzySplits. Dizzy, show us how it's done.
Hello everybody, I'm going to be showing off Oblivion No Dragonfire Skip, which is the skip used in any percent to clip through the temple door and get to the end of the game, basically. I'm not allowed to do that. Everything else pretty much is free real estate. I have a Bethesda speedrun legend with me today.
Hello, my name is Elongated Musket Gun, and I speedrun Bethesda games for the most part, and Oblivion is one of my favorites.
And Elon's gonna do most of the talking, because this run makes my head explode. So, when I count down and I click on continue the run, the timer should start. So, the Elder Scrolls 4, it just works in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so right off the bat, Dizzy is going to bind Flare and heal minor wounds and equip Adrenaline Rush. He's going to go into a chair, wait to make an autosave in the chair, and then cast Adrenaline Rush and go against a wall. As you can see, he is now out of bounds. So he made a quick save against the wall and deloaded the collision by quitting to the main menu. And when you reload in the collision, your character's hitbox loads in before the rest of the collision on the game does. So you just pass right through it. Coming up, we're going to loot the goblin and make a save right in front of this door. Get the pop-up on the door and reload the save. And what this does is it enables a glitch known as key glitch. Again, we deload the collision so we can clip out of bounds. And now we are going to perform a glitch known as load warping. There's actually two glitches happening. So as you saw on that door, the opening sound happened without actually going through the door. And what that means is that the load zone is now active, but you can actually load any kind of save through that load zone now. And so we loaded a chair save. And what chair saves do is they teleport you when loaded through different zones, because when you are sitting in a chair, they are tied down to coordinates. And if you load them into different zones, you just get teleported straight to those coordinates. So coming up, we're gonna make another save in front of this door for some more load warping shenanigans so we can carry our saves through different load zones. Immediately, Dizzy makes a quick save and loads that save we just made in front of that door. And the reason why is because it triggers the dialogue for the Emperor as well as the whole escort cutscene. And it allows us to just skip the dialogue by passing through a load zone. And we looted arrows along the way for 2 glitches later on. As you can see, we just skipped the whole part about them talking about the Emperor and how the prisoner wants to kill the Emperor, even though the prisoner is actually the one that's just trying to escape. So, as you noticed, Dizzy punched, and then he clicked on his arrows twice, dropped all of these scrolls, and then clicked on the arrows again, and then dropped all these potions. That is known as an arrow dupe. In the original patch of the game, the 1.0 patch, you can, if you are performing an animation and click on arrows twice and then click and drop any item in your inventory, it will just dupe that amount. So he then performed what was known as scroll duping, where you click on a scroll and drop another scroll, and that'll dupe the amount of items from the other scroll stack of that scroll. We performed some more dialogue and escort skipping by once again passing through a load zone by using load warping.
This is
So
a
we
very,
decided to make a... Oh, my bad.
very hard out of bounds to hit. Oh, I got it first try. Nice. All right.
So some more clipping shenanigans to get out of the sewer, or to get to the final room in the sewer, excuse me. We wait there again so that it creates another autosave. And then we'll clip out of bounds. And this is personally my favorite part of the no DFS speedrun. So you just kill that guy hiding behind the door, or behind the brick wall where the Emperor is supposed to die.
You may as well.
Oops.
And instead of the game knowing how to react, it just assumes that the Emperor's dead. Because if that guy dies, then the Emperor must be dead, even though the Emperor is alive and standing right next to Boris.
Boris is like, we failed, and the Emperor is standing right in front of him. Alive and kicking.
So we once again load warp on the sewer exit, another chair save, which will then teleport us to the coordinates. In this case, it's right near the end of the sewer, so we can just skip all the walking to get to the end of it. However, we don't have our same character with all those items, so we have to go back in, load warp, and then change our character to a female high elf, because female high elves are the fastest character type in the game because they are the tallest. So we head over to Breville, and we're going to buy some skooma, because skooma is essential for the speedrun, as it boosts our speed, basically. And you can stack the effects on each other. So we go to Wayne Priory, so we can initiate the whole entire quest line, and we drop the skooma. If you don't drop the skooma, it just won't dupe, so that is why we drop it before starting to dupe it. Once again, using the scroll dupe method. So you just click on the scroll, drop whatever item you want to dupe, and it'll just dupe that amount. We make a save in front of Wayne Priory so that we can load warp to it later on instead of having to fast travel. Just saves us a bit of time. And we talk to Joffrey in order to get the whole quest line. Now we go to a particularly unusual place, Castle Breville, in order so that we can make yet again another chair save so that we can perform saddle storage again. And then you'll see this chair save be used very shortly.
We're coming up
One
to our
thing to
first
note-
Oblivion gate.
Oh yeah. One thing to note throughout the whole run is that skooma routes in general are usually pretty tight, and you want to make sure that you have good enough movement so that you get to where you need to go on that skooma stack before it runs out. As once the skooma runs out, you can no longer move since you're over encumbered.
Over cucumbered, as we like to say.
Alright, coming up we are going to use that chair save. So we press E and escape on the door to activate the load zone, load the chair save, and we just magically pop up to the top of the Oblivion gate. No need to actually figure out how to get through it. And you saw Dizzy fly up into the air there. That is a piece of speed tech that we'd like to call skooma jumping. Because you have so much speed, you are able to bump into objects, and because you have all that speed, it just projects that speed upwards, so you get launched high into the air. In Kavach, we'll just clear out the enemies and talk to Martin so that we can further progress this quest line.
Right.
Oh yeah, you do have to talk to Savlin, and he is very happy that we cleared out all the Daedra.
It's almost like he's mocking you, though. Like, you're not on pace, dude. That's what it feels like, anyway. This is a good time for donations, actually.
And just to note on this running section, we are making our way to Miskarkant so that we can get the Great Welkin Stone, so that we can just get it now since we're closer to it. It's a little bit easier in the routing rather than getting it later. So when we have skooma speed and we quick save against a wall and then deload the collision and then quick load in order so that we can clip through, clipping becomes a lot easier because of how fast your character is moving. So we just clip out of bounds to reach all the end of the dungeon and pick up the Great Welkin Stone. And now we go back to Wayne Priory so that we can pick up the pieces of where there is a attack from Mayron's Dagon.
You cannot escape the monster's vision.
So in this bullet, we'll just kill the enemies as fast as possible so that Joffrey will talk to us. It's important that he talks to us and that we don't talk to him, otherwise he won't follow you to Cloud Ruler Temple, which will then cause a lot of wasted time. So at Cloud Ruler Temple, we're just going to open the gate and then leave, because that cutscene is very slow and we don't want to wait around for it. In the meantime, we'll head over to get the Daedric item that Martin requires for later on. And the fastest one by far is the shrine, or the Mask of Clavicus Vile, and you obtain that by killing Umbra and just running over to the shrine and giving it to him. The sword from Umbra, I should say. So we'll make a quick save against the wall, exit the place to deload the trigger, and then quick load so that we can go through the walls and fireball Umbra until she gives up her sword. And if you notice that Dizzy moves his character position when he makes a quick save, it's just so that the character is facing the correct directions when he does a load warp. As you can see, we load warp to the end, or to the exit, so that it was just a little bit easier to get out in a fast manner.
You approach.
And then we talk to the Khajiit in order to finish up the quest, give him the sword, and he'll give us the mask.
Whoops.
Not much. Don't worry about.
So now that we have like a lot of stuff set up for later on, we have all the items that normally he would ask you to get later on. We are going to start finishing up what we currently need to finish, which is getting the books, the Mysterium Zark, or all the books, or the Mythodon commentaries, so we can get the Mysterium Xarxes, excuse me. So that involves committing a homicide against this guy who we think has a book, but we really don't know much.
And Boris is like, nice kill.
Absolutely. And we wait outside of the Mages Guild so that the lady inside, Tarvina, she's going to be in a good spot so that we can get the book from her immediately so that we don't waste time trying to find her. And we'll go get the final book from the bookshop where he sold it to a guy. And if you're wondering how we are going through dialogue so quickly in menus, we have a scroll wheel bind in the Oblivion community that allows you to hit either shift or control and hold down on it, and you just spam the scroll wheel and it'll just click for you.
What can
Believe me, I can't hit the enter key and the clicking key that fast. So here we're gonna turn the crank, make a save, and load that quick save that we just made out in the front of the market. And then load that hard save where we just turn the crank so that we can avoid backtracking. Small optimization so that we get to a place a little bit quicker. And we talk to Boris so that we can begin the meeting so we can get the final book before going and grabbing the Mysterium Xerxes. And this is why key glitch is vital. Normally you have to sit in this chair and wait, but you can just open the gate because key glitch allows you to go through any kind of locked door as long as there's a key for it without actually having the key. And we also made a save in that chair so that we can do some more teleportation stuff later on. And we load warped to Waynham Priory so that we can get out of the sewers and get the shrine. So the location of the Lake Aria's caverns to go pick up the Mysterium Xerxes. Mysterium Xerxes.
It's a mouthful.
There's something about that phrase that always messes me up.
Yeah.
Or that name, I should say.
Xerxes.
May I jump in with some donations?
Sure.
If you have a moment.
Absolutely.
All right. $5 coming in from J Poppy. A Weezer train, you say? Good time to quote the choo-choo train left right on time. I like that song too. $10 from Viper SLM. First time seeing an Oblivion speedrun on GDQ. Best of luck, and let's close shut the jaws of cancer.
Yeah.
$50 from Avitz. AGDQ, been absolutely loving this week. Gotta stop right there and donate to one of my favorite games, Oblivion. And $10 from Maxi Lobes. From one Devil May Cry speedrun legend to another. Good luck, Dizzy. Oblivion is my favorite Elder Scrolls game, and I'm loving this.
Thank you, Maxi.
have at least part?
All right, so we just got the Mysterium Xerxes, and now we're gonna go talk to Joffrey about going and killing some spies.
I hope Martin.
Oops.
I find that the legal system has broken down considering we only have a hunch that there are spies, but we don't actually know if there are.
We vaguely murder.
Yeah. And once again, because of key glitch, we no longer need to loot the keys off of them to get into the trapdoors. And it turns out Joffrey's hunch was right, as they did have the papers saying that they are a bunch of traitors to the Empire. Or the Imperial Legion.
Welcome aboard, man. It'll be an honor to serve. What have you? I will send word.
So we tell Joffrey about how we got the documents from the spies, talk to Martin about his progress on the books, and then Joffrey tells us about another Oblivion gate right next to Bruma. To go speak with Captain Bird.
Thanks for coming.
And we're just gonna show Bird how real Oblivion gates are closed. So we made a save in the Oblivion Tower earlier that we were in. And it turns out that the Oblivion architects reused the same final room for all the Oblivion towers. So if you just load warp a save in a different Oblivion gate into that final tower, it just automatically completes the gate. So that's how you really complete or really close gates, Bird.
It just works.
I think. Good work.
Joffrey can spawn in all kinds of places. I'm so happy he's here.
That's probably one of the best Joffrey RNG positions.
So,
Ooh, almost didn't get the key from him.
Yeah, so we get the quest and the key to open up Sancretor. Sancretor is one of the few places that the key glitch does not apply to because the key does not exist until you are on the quest line, so you can't actually enter it at all early. So we'll just make our way over to Sancretor, do a few skooma jumps so that our pathing is just a little bit easier, more direct, so that our skooma cycles are still good. And, yep. Inside of Sancretor, we'll do some more clipping out of bounds shenanigans. Just because it's much faster than running through and waiting for gates to open and killing skeletons, because that's very slow.
Do I have time for some more donations?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. One here with your name on it here. $25 from Dakana. Shoutouts to the late night crew and this amazing Oblivion run. Go fast with the scuba, DizzySplits.
Will do. Thank you.
Gigs sends in $250. Stayed up for the Oblivion run by playing Oblivion myself. First GDQ run I ever saw was an Oblivion run, and I played loads of it when I was younger, so it felt right to save my donation for now. Love GDQ. Thank you, staff and runners.
Thank you, thank you.
Folks, don't forget we have that. Oh, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying we're moving on to the Great Gate Split.
Greetings.
And coming up is just going to be one big auto scroller, so that is a perfect time for donations.
You betcha. I have $100 from Tyler. Good morning, GDQ. I always try to donate during Elder Scrolls runs because when my dad was diagnosed with cancer in 2013 and realized he'd have a lot more time just sitting around, I bought him a new controller and a copy of Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. 3 years later, I discovered that he had logged over 300 hours in the game, but never beat the main quest. He'd spent all this time doing the randomly generated Dark Brotherhood quests and completely forgot about being the Dovahkiin. While his character never made it to Sovngarde, I'm sure he did, and he's cheering DizzySplits on from there. Fusro Da.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget we have that incentive for Wave Break coming up. We got to get to that Weezer concert. And towards that end, I have Lurker number 15 that sends in $25 and says, "The Lurkers have been called, and we shall answer." And another Lurker sends in $20 and says, "Lurker donation train hype! Let's beat those games quick and cancer even quicker."
Hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill.
Do I have some time for more?
Comes out of that gate.
Betcha.
Absolutely.
$15 from Battle Badger. Great name. From Battle Badger, fantastic show this year. Been absolutely loving it. Well done to all the casters and runners. Shrimp Eye sends in $15 and says, "Let's beat cancer." And Anonymous sends in $500. Simply thank you to everyone involved in this. You are all wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so very, very much. $25 from Fallopian Golem. I have to donate during my favorite game of all time. Good luck, have fun, and long live the Emperor.
Long live the Emperor.
Here comes another one.
Absolutely.
$20 from Smacks. Coolest speedrun I've ever saw. Incredible skills. Me and my wife are watching AGDQ during quarantine this year, but it's on the plan every year. Favorite game so far? Greetings from Germany. And another $5 from Rar. I started watching GDQ a few years ago with my partner and now look forward to it every year. This year, I was diagnosed with cancer, so donating to prevention means a lot. Early detection probably saved my life. Thanks for all the awesome runs and all the amazing work everyone does to make this event happen. Thank you, Rar.
Still got time for a couple more.
Sure thing. Fred Laboche sends in $50. Good morning from Germany. Thank you for everything you do. Let's beat cancer. $13 from Shiggity Shank. My mom called to ask me if I had heard of fast gaming. I asked, you mean speedrunning? She had just read an article about GDQ. We ended up having one of the best conversations with her about gaming. So thanks GDQ for helping me have a non-awkward conversation with my mom. We're here for you. We're here for you.
All right, perfect timing. We are just about to finish Great Gate. So what we did in that entire split was just kill enemies. That was the only thing. They come out in waves of 3, very intimidating. And as we finished up the Oblivion gate earlier by just load warping a save in Oblivion to that tower that we completed in the first gate, it just completes the gate. And so we'll just kill off the last straggling enemies that normally you would kill before entering the gate, but we're trying to be as fast as possible. And as soon as they're done, we talk with Martin.
What? I'm
Oh
on
no,
your
Martin
side.
aggroed?
Yeah, I'm on your side.
You have to aggro. You have to submit to the guards.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. So that is a rare chance that happens. The Bruma guards, the ones that are shooting arrows at you.
That never
So if you
happened to me.
accidentally kill a few of the guards, sometimes it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes they just aggro onto you. So
But can I just keep going here?
as long as you don't, yeah, you should be okay. As long as
Wow.
there's no aggro.
It never happened to me in a year. Oh, Martin's not here, though. Oh, just wait a little longer.
Yeah, you have to, if that happens, you do have to wait a little longer. I've killed a few attempts of mine doing that.
Okay. Did I even talk to him on that? Oh yeah, the enemies are here. Wow, that never happened before. Okay.
So, in this case, I would exit the courtyard and submit to the guards there because they'll aggro to you immediately.
All right.
Or they should.
They're not aggroing.
What can I do?
What can I do for you? Can you please arrest me? Well, I guess.
These are the wonders of Oblivion speedrunning.
Maybe I can still get rid of them with quick saving and quick loading. Wow. Can I get rid of them with a console command or something?
Go to Bruma. You use the chapel save, and submit to the guards in Bruma.
Oh,
Then
I think the music
it's either
stopped.
one of two things. Oh, it did it.
Yeah. Okay, I can go to jail now.
All right.
There we go.
There you go. Yep. So sometimes it's hard to. Sometimes, or most of the time, you won't hit the guards, but occasionally they like to stand in your crossfire. Oh, and the King of Miscarcant likes to follow you everywhere, including after you've left Miscarcant, because in his programming AI, he is supposed to follow you.
What the hell? All right, now I'll wait I guess.
Just some minor difficulties, but it's all good.
Oh, there he is. All right.
I have.
Wow. You never know enough about this game. It's ridiculous. It was built to last.
I can say though that even when mistakes like that happen, they're just extremely funny.
It's a messy masterpiece, is what it is.
So here in Paradise, that chair save we made so long ago when we went to go kill Mankar Cameron's son for the book, that save we made in the sewer, we finally get to use it.
Oops.
And where this save puts us is right at the end of Paradise. So no need to run through the caves and equip the gauntlets that are given to us. Now we do have to load another quick save, or another save, excuse me, because the quest statuses are not updated. That is the one thing you have to consider when doing chair saves, is that you have to make sure that the quest lines are correct so that the events line up correctly. Otherwise, if they're out of order, it just won't work. Like if we had just gone straight through that door there, instead of quick loading that save that we made in next to Castle Bruma, Mankar wouldn't be there. So we talk to Martin, head over to the Imperial City so that he can, they can have become the Emperor, but then get rudely interrupted.
Everything is ready for Martin. I've been Martin.
Might I have time for some more donations?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Harrison sends in $100. Oblivion is one of my favorite games, and seeing it here brings me joy. Let's beat Cancer. $25 from Carolus Rex 91. Loving this run and commentary. Love Elder Scrolls games, my favorite series. As an early career researcher, I know firsthand how important these kinds of fundraisers are. Never underestimate the impact these events have. You're all heroes in my book. Thanks AGDQ for a superb 2022 event.
All right, and so we are getting close to the end of the run. Make sure that pop-up comes up, and we wait for Martin.
We're too.
And timing stops when we exit dialogue with Martin, right there.
That's time. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do it again.
Oh no, what happened?
I accidentally pressed my quick load key.
Uh-oh.
We gotta watch the best cutscene ever made.
Yep. Absolutely fantastic run, Dizzy.
That was pretty good. Thank you.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take
Dizzy?
my place
Yeah.
with my father.
Are you gonna
my
send us off?
father's fathers.
Oh,
The third age
thought we were
has
watching a
ended,
cutscene.
and a new age
Oh, yeah.
dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future,
All right.
the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
That was the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I just needed that cutscene to play out.
My
sorry.
bad. Oh, you're fine.
The dragon will stand
All right.
as a memorial
And,
to what you and
well, thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun. It was actually a pretty good run, too. I want to thank Elongated Muskagun for that amazing commentary. I couldn't have done it without. And I want to shout out the Oblivion community. You guys are great. Absolute beasts right now entering the speedrun fun in Oblivion on the Discord. And I also want to shout out the Devil May Cry community and everybody who donated today. Thank you so much. You're a great help. And thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, GDQ, for putting on this event. I always appreciate it.
Thank you so much, DizzySplits, for that excellent run of Oblivion. And now we have returned from Oblivion, and I bid you welcome back to everyone here to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online, powered by Twitch. We're just setting up a few things here. In the meantime, I have some more donations to read out here. Oh, I'm getting called out again for these impressions. Strike sends in $25 that says, in a world where only one speedrunning event series can truly push towards the eradication of cancer, this winter and summer, Games Done Quick. Rated E for everyone. I hope that was sufficient. $500 coming in from Black Fawn, making up for all the years I watched the VODs after the fact and forgot to log in during the event to donate. Never too late. Thank you so very, very much, Black Fawn. Don't forget, you need to be allocating these donation dollars to the incentives we have going on. We have, what do we have going on here? Yes, Wave Break. We have the Weezer concert. We have a little over $3,000 left to get that concert up and running. I definitely want to hear that while we're on the Wave Break. And don't forget, it's almost the last chance to get the Stardew Valley incentive for cat versus dog, which furry friend we're going to have down on the farm. Get those donations in quick, folks. $250 coming in from Alex that simply says, dedicated to both my grandmas. David Kranick sends in $100. Love what you all do. Keep running and keep putting smiles on faces. The Degeneric sends in $25. Good morning, AGDQ. Looking forward to another day of awesome runs. Keep it up, everyone. Now, AGDQ 2022 Online continues on into your Friday morning. And next up, we've got Old No Name for Stardew Valley. But, my dear friends, that's the end of my shift here today and my last bit of hosting duty for AGDQ 2022. Taking you into the morning is Sporadic Erratic to pick up the hosting mic, so please show them some love. And thank you, all of you, so very, very much. Stay determined, go fast. Good night, GDQ.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much, SuperJamoose, for your amazing hosting skills. My name is Sporadic Erratic. You may also know me as the Floppy Hat Girl. I am so thrilled to be here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. And as SuperJamoose mentioned, yes, on deck, we have Old No Name with Stardew Valley. It's gonna be fantastic. I hope y'all are hype. Really hype. Sorry, I can't. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It's gonna be Fabulous. So, how are y'all doing this evening or morning or whatever time it is for you? I hope y'all have been enjoying AGDQ 2022 online. I hope y'all are staying hydrated. Did you get something to drink today? You know, most people are not quite hydrated enough. So, if you have been glued to whatever sort of screen you have been watching AGDQ 2022 online on, and you have forgotten to have a beverage, please have one now. Take good care of yourself. I have a $50 donation here from Grovatron, who says, I look forward to this event every year. I'm happy to support such an amazing event. Thank you to everyone involved in making it possible. Thank you, Grovatron, for your donation. I have a donation here from Christian for $25. It says, Stardew Valley is the favorite game of my wife, the best COVID home office coworker I could imagine. Grow those crops, dry up cancer, both as quickly as possible. We're going to do our best for you, Christian. I have a donation here from PTK3U, who says, first time donator, first year's watcher, must have donated before my favorite game. That was a $5 donation. Thank you so much for your generosity. I do want to remind everybody out there that every single donation counts. Every single donation is going to a wonderful, wonderful cause, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So thank you all. And while you are getting, donations in, please do remember that we have all kinds of awesome incentives and bid wars open for you, including a couple for the run coming right up. That's right. If you feel like sniping the heck out of our bid wars, we have a Stardew Valley character gender bid war open. Female is in a healthy lead at $1,244.50, and male is lagging behind at $695. So if you want to see a male main character for this speedrun coming right up, you want to get those donations in. We have another one. Now, this one I'm particularly hype about, the cat versus dog bid war. Cat lovers have been making their wishes known. Cat is in the lead at $11,937.25, and dog is lagging behind a little bit. I have seen it's picked up a little bit since I even looked last at $10,559.29. So, dog lovers, you do not have much time to get those donations in and make the pet in Stardew Valley a pupper. I also would love to see in chat what your preference is, cat or dog. Let the flame war start now. Now, I'd be remiss if I did not mention the amazing, amazing incentive we have coming up for Wave Break to go to a Weezer concert. That's right. There is a level. Weezer made a song just for this game. If you want to see it, we're going to have to meet that incentive. We are looking for $5,000. We are sitting at $1,514. So we have a ways to go. Please remember all of our excellent incentives and bid wars when you are donating to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. I just can't tell who's in the lead in the chat, if it's cat or dog. Y'all are going to have to show me with those donations. I have one here from Clarissa Major for $50. It says, pulling an almost all-nighter to watch the Stardew Valley run, one of my all-time favorites, and as a shameless cat lady, have put it towards the cat incentive. Well, that's got to be why Cat's in the lead. All right, I am getting word that our runner is ready. So take it away, old no name, with Stardew Valley. Glitched Community Center